Throughout time, there have been many groundbreaking games, but I think we can all agree that the most influential game was clearly the 80s classic Oh Shit, with such memorable characters like Joey, Paul, Willie, and Frankie. Aackosoft truly made a name for themselves with this one. Or I'm sorry, maybe I'm thinking of the influential Pac-Man and Namco games. Oh Shit was a real Pac-Man ripoff that happened in 1985, but can you blame them? Pac-Man greatly changed the face of gaming. After it, there was more focus put into the playable character. Game design was much more varied, rather than being just pew pew, and Pac-Man became a culture icon bringing further popularity to gaming. There's plenty of reasons that go beyond that as to why Pac-Man is influential and iconic, but what about Namco's classics in their entirety? Despite what people think of Namco today, there's no denying the importance of their earlier games. Galaxian took the Space Invaders formula and made a space shooter that has more complex enemies. It was also one of the first arcade games to use true color graphics. Rally X was one of the first games to include continuous background music as well as a bonus round. Pole Position was highly influential for its genre and set the tone for other F1 circuit racing games. Pac-Man expanded on the use of collision detection and did a bunch of other shit I mentioned. Dig Dug was a game of extermination, and Mappy was a chase of cat and mouse. Both are incredibly fun and are two of my all-time favorite arcade games. I'm not sure what things they influenced, but for sure they had an impact on me and other gamers. Galaga was a great sequel to Galaxian and provided faster gameplay with more challenging stages. There are many Namco favorites among gamers that go just past the previous I mentioned. Miss Pac-Man, Xevious, Sky Kid, Splatterhouse, Super Pac-Man, Pac-Land, Pac-Mania, and much more. There's a lot that can be said about so many of Namco's titles. They've helped influence how game design is today. And looking back, they're very accessible and held in high regard by players. When you think of influential arcade companies, Namco is one that has to come to mind.